Tesla's stock price has recently seen a significant increase, reaching $900 a share. This has led to Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, becoming wealthier faster than any other billionaire. The stock has gained 677% in value for the year, which has had a significant impact on the market. It is believed that this could mark the start of the Elon Musk decade, with many people choosing to invest in the company. If someone had invested $1,000 in Tesla 10 years ago, when the stock was worth $39 a share, they would now have around $7,000. In 2022, Tesla became the most purchased stock in the world. In 2022, Tesla became a popular choice among retail investors, with $2.9 billion spent on the stock in 2021 and $15.4 billion in 2022. Elon Musk has become a modern-day Tony Stark, with the company and its promises for the future becoming a large part of its appeal to investors. However, this hype may also be contributing to the company's current struggles, as Tesla is now the fourth worst performing stock in the S&P 500 in terms of market value lost. The stock has fallen about 65% year-to-date, compared to the S&P 500, which is down about 18%. Predicting the future to make money through investing is impossible, but that hasn't stopped people from trying to convince others otherwise. This includes fortune tellers, sidekicks, and hedge fund managers who try to convince others to give them money to invest. In Greek mythology, there is a character named Cassandra, who was known for making predictions that eventually came true, but no one believes her. Modern-day Cassandra has a great record, which resulted in a large following on Twitter. It's prudent to not ignore him, but also take his advice with a grain of salt. Any prediction will eventually come true, especially if it's as predictable as a stock eventually going down, which is inevitable as stocks fluctuate between going up and down. All of this creates attention-grabbing headlines, but it doesn't accurately reflect what is happening with Tesla's stock. One reason for the recent steep decline in Tesla's stock is due to the fact that what goes up must eventually come down. In 2020, Tesla's stock saw a growth of 720%, compared to the S&P 500, which saw a growth of only 17% in the same year. This is particularly notable because the stock market typically sees growth of 7 to 10% on average. This means that a $10,000 investment in Tesla, made on January 1, 2020, and held until December 31, 2020, would have resulted in a return of $82,000, compared to the S&P 500's return of $11,700 with dividends reinvested. This is an unusually high growth rate and is not typical. While 2020 was the first profitable year for Tesla, the stock still saw a growth of 35% in 2019, despite the company not being profitable at that time. In 2019, Tesla incurred a loss of $862 million, which was seen as an improvement by investors because the company had lost $1 billion in 2018. Despite these losses, the stock price still increased due to investors' excitement about the company's potential to become profitable, which it did in 2020. In 2019, Tesla also announced its expansion to China and Europe and the release of two new vehicles, the Cybertruck and the Model Y. The company also saw a significant increase in sales, selling more cars in 2019 than in the previous 2 years combined, which resulted in a cash balance of $6.3 billion. Additionally, the popularity of platforms like Robinhood and Weibo, as well as the reduction of commission fees by brokerages like Charles Schwab, Fidelity, and E-Trade, contributed to an increase in retail buyers for Tesla stock. The company also benefited from influencer marketing, with many YouTube channels promoting their investments and profits from Tesla stock. There were even YouTube channels dedicated exclusively to Tesla and its growth. While individual social media influencers may not have the power to significantly impact a company worth $100 billion, a group of creators with large followings, many of whom are high net worth individuals who believe in Tesla's vision of world domination, can have a significant impact. The competition between Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos to become the wealthiest person on Earth also contributed to the hype surrounding Tesla. Musk's net worth surpassed $340 billion in November 2021, largely due to the success of Tesla. This increased media coverage and public interest in Musk and Tesla led to more people investing in the company. The media's coverage of Elon Musk's involvement with Dogecoin, the acceptance of Bitcoin by Tesla, and Musk's use of his large Twitter following to draw attention to the company all contributed to the explosive growth of Tesla's stock. However, it has also set the stage for the company's downfall, as a stock that is prized for perfection has nowhere to go but down. When Musk began to focus his attention on other ventures, such as his investment in Twitter in 2022, it caused some people to lose faith in Tesla, leading to the next phase of the company's decline. In April 2022, a Securities and Exchange Commission filing revealed that Musk had started investing in Twitter in January of that year and had become the largest shareholder by March. When the public learned of this, Twitter's stock price increased by 27%. Musk then sold $8.5 billion worth of Tesla stock to finance his purchase of Twitter, leading to further drama over who would be on the board of directors. After promising not to sell any more of his Tesla shares to finance other ventures, Musk broke that promise by selling a significant amount of stock. There was also additional drama surrounding the company, and on October 27, 2022, Musk officially bought Twitter for $44 billion, or $54.20 per share, and the stock was delisted. In December 15, 2022, just a week before, Musk sold even more Tesla stock, bringing his total sales for the year to almost $40 billion. While this may seem like a large amount of money, it only resulted in a decrease in Musk's control of the company, from 17% to 13.4%. However, the optics of this situation are more concerning to investors, who feel that Musk's focus on Twitter is a distraction from his responsibilities at Tesla, especially at a time when the company is facing crucial challenges. This is not only important for Tesla, but also a pivotal moment for the overall stock market. The current recession and the Federal Reserve's efforts to address inflation by increasing the federal funds rate are also contributing to the decline in the stock market. As interest rates rise, so do the rates and yields on savings accounts, which are seen as a safer, more guaranteed way to earn money. As a result, people are more likely to put their money into savings accounts rather than invest in the stock market, where there are no guarantees and the potential for significant losses. This shift from stocks to bonds and high-yield savings accounts is known as a flight to safety, and the riskiest stocks, such as Tesla, tend to suffer the most. It is impossible to predict the future value of Tesla's stock, and any projections or predictions should be taken with a grain of salt. However, it is worth noting that when a stock has declined by a significant amount, it must increase by even more to recover its losses. For example, if a stock has declined by 60% year-to-date, it must increase by 150% just to break even. Similarly, if the stock has declined by 70% year-to-date, it must increase by 233% to break even. It is important for investors to consider these factors when deciding whether to invest in a particular stock. It is also worth noting that even if a stock does increase in value, it may not fully recover the initial investment if it has declined significantly. It is important to consider the potential risks and limitations when investing in any company, including Tesla. While Elon Musk is a highly respected and influential figure in the tech industry, he is still a human being and is subject to making mistakes and errors. In addition, the success of a company is not solely dependent on the actions of its CEO, and there are many other factors that can impact a company's performance. Investing in a company based solely on the belief in its future potential and the reputation of its CEO can be risky and may not always lead to successful outcomes. It is important for investors to carefully consider all factors and do their due diligence before making any investment decisions. In summary, Tesla has had a meteoric rise in value over the past few years due to a combination of factors including its profitability, expansion to China and Europe, and the release of new vehicles. This rapid increase in value, combined with the hype and attention surrounding Elon Musk and the company, led to a surge in retail investors purchasing Tesla stock. However, recent events such as Musk's distraction with Twitter and the overall economic climate have caused the stock to plummet. Some analysts predict that Tesla's stock may recover in the future, but others caution against investing in a company that is considered risky and whose success is largely dependent on a single individual. It may be more advisable to invest in a diversified index fund or ETF rather than a specific company like Tesla.